Welcome to my channel. We currently have a lot of reports right now here in the UK about food shortages, food scarcity, and I have quite a large garden and I grow my own fruit and veg organically, and this is my worm tower from Wormcity, and it's the beginning of March here and we're about to drop sub-zero, and whilst I'm in an outhouse, this building is unheated. So I'm about to show you the unboxing of this from last year and how to set it up, because I'm aware that people are probably going to want to start growing more of their own fruit and veg this year, and some of the compost leaves a lot to be desired. It's not always great, but these wonderful little creatures, worms, can help you with that. Now, what you see here, all the brown that's amongst this is paper that's starting to rot down. Here is the feeding zone. I normally feed in stretchers like this individually every few weeks, but I've done it in the middle to bring the worms into the centre with quite fast food. This is all lettuce, a few other little bits that are already rotting down, plus eggshell, because they have gizzards much like chickens, and so they need grit to do that. And I want to draw the worms into the middle away from the outside for when it drops cold. So this series is how to start your own worm farm, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, that's some old beetroot, I think. Yep, beetroot. There we go. That's from the garden. Thing is, the worms are slow at the moment. Here we go, look. There's one of the little guys. So they're not doing much at this time of year, but if you're thinking of setting up your own garden, now's the time to be thinking about planning ahead for getting a worm farm and sorting all this out. Here I have mine stacked. This is the bottom base. This is my current inoculating tray, my current feeding tray. And here I'm using this one. This is all shredded paper. There are actually some worms in here closer to the bottom. I did find a few at the top, but this is just to give them a buffer, an air buffer, because my worms are used to coming up into here. You might be able to see, but that's a tiny little worm just there. And my adults come up into this roof system to actually breed through the summer. So just in case they still thought that they could do that, I've had this, and I'm going to show you in a moment, when I put this back together, what you get at the end of it. So this is my previous tray of castings. This is all ready to go out onto the garden or be mixed into compost. You only need a small amount, it goes a long way, you don't want to use too much. And so this is what you'd be aiming for. It's quite a quick process. They do an amazing job, and they breed really well when they're happy too. So I hope you enjoy this little series of how to breed worms. I only started this because I actually I love worms, but I'm used to doing this on a much larger scale, because I used to have horses, and so we used to have huge muck heaps, and it's been quite an experience coming from 17 horses worth of muck heap into this tiny little space, or indeed in-ground vermicomposting, so it's quite a novelty to do this, but I hope you enjoy it, and if you have a different system, let me know in the comments how you're getting on. Bye for now.